Alright, this is Vegeta8259 again, and this is an unboxing video of the Master Grade S Gundam, aka Superior Gundam. And this guy is really big. In fact, I wish I'd brought another box to compare it to, but I didn't. Oh well. Just know that it's, let's see, about the same size box that Master Grade Sinanju comes in. Yeah, I think it's about the same size. Anyway, here's the bottom of the box, showing some nice CG work of the S Gundam, as well as the name of the mobile suit. On the side, we get a front view, rear view, details about the mobile suit itself, model kit showing off the inner frame, unfortunately, which is pretty much just the arms and legs. Beam Smart Gun. The top of the box has some ugly labels that Gundam Store More gave me. And on the other side we get the action pose, which kind of reminds me of Gundam GP03. Beam Saber. This is a transformable kit, but it transforms differently than the XS Gundam. Much like the Double Zeta, it separates into 3 component units, which all fly independently, and then recombine to form the S Gundam. So let's get into this box. Whoops. Alright, first thing you'll see is this nice cardboard insert with a large photograph of the S Gundam on it in a just normal standing pose. Kind of wish Bandai would still include those. It's not really functional for anything, but it is nice to look at. And because this box is so big, I'm going to move it down here and just pull the parts out of the box. So this would be the A runner, and it's mostly just yellow, white, and clear. We get the decals here. We get a sheet of dry transfers, as well as a sheet of clear stickers and a sheet of foil stickers. Just 3 clear parts here, a bunch of yellow stuff, lots of white stuff, including the stabilizer fin. And these yellow parts over here are actually a flexible plastic, just because the parts are so thin. V-fin parts, and then those vents on the side of the head. I'm not sure if it's polycap material, but it really feels like it. It's about the same level of flexibility as a polycap. And we've got a runner, or actually 2 runners, of what appear to be inner frame parts. Got some frame parts for the shoulders here, and the rest just seems to be miscellaneous frame parts that I can't really identify. Oh, there's a part for the foot. Here we've got some outer armor, parts for the legs, parts for the core fighter here. And yeah, this looks to be pretty much just legs and core fighter. Some more white parts. We've got these fins that go on the shoulders, beam cannons for the backpack, and got beam saber here, and then all the rest of these parts look like they go on the arms. I recognize a lot of these parts since I've already built the Master Grade XS Gundam, so a lot of these parts are going to be similar. You get 2 runners of red parts, which are exactly the same. Parts for the feet, of course. Cockpit hatch, that's going to go in the crotch somewhere. More parts for the core fighter. And we get the small NCOMs. We don't get the bigger NCOMs like XS Gundam had on its knees. We only get the small one on the forehead for S Gundam. Got some more black parts. I don't recognize these, so I'm guessing these didn't come with XS Gundam. Looks like these might be parts for the backpack. And some parts for the Beam Smart Gun here. And for the beam cannons on the backpack. Here's the rest of the Beam Smart Gun. I do recognize this. So yeah. And a larger runner of what appears to be ABS parts. Kind of feels like ABS. They're black. And a bag that's got a lot of screws in it. Like I said in my XS Gundam review, lots of screws with this guy. And here we got two big halves for the core block right there. There's parts for the back, the neck here. There's some more white armor. And some more screws. These screws are a lot bigger than the other ones. And looks like we got some parts for the skirt armor. I think that might be for the chest, but I might be mistaken. I thought that was on XS Gundam. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Parts for the legs. Parts to mount the beam smart gun to the waist. And we got a runner of blue parts, as well as two runners of black polycaps. They're not gray like we normally get. Get those giant shoulder pieces, as well as parts for the core fighter. More core fighter parts here. Parts for the back and the chest. And another runner of ABS parts molded in black. These are obviously parts for the shoulders. So we got the hand parts here. Runner with two clear blue beam sabers. And just a bunch of other miscellaneous joint parts. And the last bag in the box has got yet another runner of miscellaneous joint parts. Actually, two runners. This one, however, including the parts for the inner frame of the legs, knee joints, and most of the other parts on here are pretty much unrecognizable. So yeah. And then we get a Master Grade manual. She's got info on the S Gundam, and my camera is really blurry all of a sudden. I'll just lay it down. Get a rundown of all the runners, and we start building. I really like these illustrations that used to come in the old Master Grade manuals. They're really, really well drawn in my opinion. And a lot of times as I'm flipping through, I find myself paying attention to these illustrations more than I do the actual instructions. But we only get 2 pages of illustrations on this guy. The rest is just construction. Then in the center we get some more color photos, including some diorama shots, of course. The S Gundam with the Zeku 1, I believe. Or might be Zeku 2, I don't know. I can't remember. I haven't read Gundam Sentinel, unfortunately. I really, really wish they would translate it and publish it over here. Just like I wish they would translate and publish Gundam Unicorn over here. But, since it's not a manga, it's a novel, there's not much hope of that happening. Not that it doesn't happen. The Death Note novels they translated and brought over here, but Gundam just doesn't seem to be as popular in North America anymore, unfortunately. Alright, so we finish up construction and begin the transformation, which, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages of transformation instructions compared to the XS Gundam 7 pages. So, but I don't think this transformation is going to be nearly as frustrating, seeing as how he separates into 3 parts rather than one giant G-Cruiser. And of course the last page is dedicated to the decal placement. And on the back we get a nice back shot of the S Gundam. So that's about it for this unboxing video, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.